सरकार की आमद, मरहबा 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 नूर वाला आया है, नूर लेकर आया है सारे आलम ये देखो ये कैसा नूर छाया है। अस्सलाम वस्सलाम अलैका या रसूल अल्लाह, अस्सलाम वस्सलाम अलैका या हबीब अल्लाह।
न्यूयॉर्क में कोनी आइलैंड एवेन्यू पर जमा होने वाले ये सैकड़ों मुसलमान पैगंबर इस्लाम हज़रत मोहम्मद मुस्तफ़ा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के यौम विलादत के जश्न में शरीक थे। दरूद व सलाम का विर्द करने वालों में औरतें और बच्चे भी शामिल थे, जिन्होंने सब्ज़ रंग के झंडे उठा रखे थे। नौजवान तकबीर और रिसालत के नारे लगा रहे थे। शुरकाए जुलूस की तवाज़ो के लिए स्टॉल लगाए गए, जहाँ जूस खाने और चाय दस्तयाब थी। सर्दी शदीद थी, लेकिन पैगंबर इस्लाम से मोहब्बत न सिर्फ नौजवानों बल्कि बच्चों और बूढ़ों को भी घरों से बाहर ले आई। जलूस एवेन्यू एच से शुरू हुआ और डिटमस एवेन्यू से होता हुआ मक्की मस्जिद के सामने इख्तिताम पजीर हुआ, जहां हाफिज साबिर ने खिताब करते हुए पाकिस्तान में ईद-ए-मिलाद नबी के जुलूसों पर हमलों की मजम्मत की। इस मौके पर न्यूयॉर्क में पाकिस्तानी कौंसल जनरल ने तकरीर करते हुए कहा कि इस्लाम एक अमन पसंद मजहब है और दहशतगर्दी को रोकता है। मुसलमानों का फ़र्ज़ है कि आपस में तफर्रकात को ख़त्म करके इस्लाम के तशख़्ख़ुस को बेहतर बनाने के लिए मिलकर काम करें। कैमरामैन अजीम खान के हमरा समी इब्राहिम, जियो न्यूज़, न्यूयॉर्क।
الصلاة على رسول الله محمد. حننت إلى قبر النبي محمد وراحت بروحي نحو طيبة ريح. حططت رحالي وامتدحت محمدا ولذ لقلبي في الحبيب مديح. صلاة الله سلام الله على طه رسول الله. إذاعة الجالية الإسلامية مسلم كوميونيتي راديو بكل فخر واعتزاز تضع بين أيديكم إصدارها الجديد مالتي كالتشرال مولد كونسرت، CD وDVD المولد. الاحتفال التاريخي الكبير الذي أقيم بمناسبة ذكرى المولد النبوي الشريف شهر آذار الماضي في سيدني أولمبيك بارك، والذي حضره الآلاف من مختلف الجاليات اليوم في الأسواق.
وصلي ربي دائما على النبي ماحي العمى.
يمكنكم الحصول على نسختكم بالحضور إلى مبنى الإذاعة على العنوان Level 223 ماريون ستريت بانكستاون.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
أو لحجز نسخكم يمكنكم الاتصال بنا على الرقم 9707 2747. كافة الإصدارات الجديدة لإذاعة الجالية الإسلامية مسلم كوميونيتي راديو تجدونها أيضا في مهرجان العيد الذي سيقام يوم الأحد 12 من سبتمبر في حديقة بول كيتينغ بارك.
مرحبا آقا کی آمد، مرحبا حضور کی آمد، مرحبا عربی کی آمد، مرحبا آقا کی آمد، مرحبا آقا کی آمد، مرحبا نور والا آیا ہے، نور لے کر آیا ہے، سارے عالم میں یہ دیکھو کیسا نور چھایا ہے.
अपने मौला का प्यारा हमारा नबी, अपने मौला का प्यारा हमारा नबी, दोनों आलम का दूल्हा हमारा नबी, सबसे आला वो आला हमारा नबी, सबसे बाला वो बाला हमारा. क्या खबर कितने तारे खिले छुप गए, क्या खबर कितने तारे खिले छुप गए, क्या खबर कितने तारे खिले छुप गए, पर न डूबे न डूबा डूबे न डूबा हमारा नबी, सबसे आया वो आला
سيدي مرشدي
محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين محمد سيد الكونين.
Alongside with Muslims all over the world, Ukrainian Muslims gathered to mark the birth anniversary of Prophet Muhammad. The ritual began with a recitation of the Quran and speeches in praise of the Prophet. In Ukraine, this remarkable date was not celebrated for a long time due to the communist ideology. But now Ukrainian Muslims can mark the birth of Prophet Muhammad with unfailing regularity. Unlike previous years, this time the celebration is more profound. An exhibition titled "The Heritage of the Islamic Civilization" has been held to display the genealogical tree of Prophet Muhammad, pictures and history of Muslim mosques, and famous scientific discoveries of the Muslim world.
We praise the Prophet's name every single day, all the time. But today is really very special for us. We gather more and read the Quran, trying to unite more.
Also on display are common traditional clothes of 12 Muslim nations. What one may easily feel free, as an exhibition participant said, is that today all Muslim nations feel very comfortable in Ukraine.
We have dozens of universities that study Islam, spiritual administrations and communities. People are free to choose what they like to practice their religion.
In Ukraine, celebrating Prophet Muhammad's birthday has become a common tradition over the past decades. Every year, the number of Ukrainians who are interested in the Islamic culture is increasing. For a community that makes up 4% of Ukraine's population, the prospect of an increasingly united community is becoming brighter day by day. Alexandra Molotkova, Press TV, Kyiv. Ukrainian Muslims gathered in the capital Kyiv to mark the birth anniversary of Prophet Muhammad. The program began with a recitation of the Holy Quran and followed by speeches about the significant events connected with the birth of Prophet Muhammad.
This is a very special and important holiday. We are delivering our smiles and gladness to people. You see, you are also smiling now.
This is an official holiday in many parts of the world. As local Muslims say, one of the most enthusiastic celebrations is that of Ukraine, which has become an invaluable tradition in the last decades. Ukraine is considered one of the most comfortable countries for Muslims to live in and to practice their religion. Something that was remarkable about this year's event and made it different from those in other countries was that some parts of the ceremony were held in Ukrainian, Russian, Arabic, Turkish and Tatar.
I can count representatives of about 9 different nationalities here. When we all cluster together, it is a unique chance to look after different mentalities, cultures and languages.
In Ukraine, this remarkable date of the birth anniversary of Prophet Muhammad was not celebrated for a long time due to the communist ideology.
During the Soviet rule, Islam believers were oppressed. In praise of God, those times are over. Our predecessors preserved the faith and traditions.
There are about 60,000 Muslims in Kiev and up to 2 million throughout Ukraine. Although they emphasize the necessity of developing the interfaith dialogue in Ukraine, they say they face no problems with their mainly Ukrainian employers when they celebrate such Muslim holidays. Alexandra Molotkova, Press TV.
It was a full house at a concert celebrating the birth of Islam's Prophet Muhammad. Thousands of Muslims living in Moscow and elsewhere attended the occasion to listen to speeches and performances dedicated to Eid-e-milad nabi. Russian government officials and ambassadors were among the guests.
I welcome you to Milad and Nabi celebrations in Moscow. I want to congratulate all brothers and sisters. We held festive events across the country at mosques, schools and other places. We want to bring joy to people's homes.
Artists from across Russia and abroad performed at a prestigious concert hall which has seen many famous faces over the years. Performers came from as far as South Africa, Turkey and Bosnia-Herzegovina to take part in the festivities.
I must say the hospitality and the people here have been wonderful, and it's really an honor for me to come from South Africa to Moscow to celebrate the birth of the Prophet and to be here for this wonderful occasion.
Prophet Muhammad's life, his faith and teachings were highlighted throughout the evening in different theatrical performances. Over 6,000 people came to the concert here in Moscow to mark one of the greatest holidays in Muslim culture. As well as traditional music and religious readings, there was a showcase of Islamic culture, art and fashion. This is the 8th occasion that the Eid-e-milad nabi celebrations are being held on such a large scale in Moscow, and it's getting bigger every year.
I attend such events every year, and they're only getting better. People travel to Moscow especially to attend them. It's a wonderful event for Muslims to praise our Prophet all together.
Soon after the celebrations, guests leaving the venue were taken by surprise with a massive fireworks display. Julia Lubova, Press TV,